$1.3 million gone in minutes. He wasn't hacked by a computer. He was hacked by a ghost, a digital clone of his own boss. In the spring of 2026, the concept of identity died. Not with a bang, but with a phone call. It started with small glitches, a voice that sounded too perfect, a video call that felt just slightly off. But for one New York consultant, the glitch cost him everything. $1.3 million gone in minutes. He wasn't hacked by a computer. He was hacked by a ghost, a digital clone of his own boss. This is the dead identity crisis. And if you have more than 20 seconds of your voice online, you are already a target. In April 2026, the FBI reported a 700% surge in deep heists. The technology has officially outpaced the law. Traditional banking security? It's built for a world that no longer exists. Biometrics are now your biggest liability. Your face is your password. Your voice is your key. But what happens when the key can be copied by anyone with a laptop? The secret lies in generative adversarial networks. Two AIs fighting each other until the lie is indistinguishable from the truth. We are seeing the birth of a new era of crime, one that uses dark psychology to bypass our most basic instincts. It's hitting the US harder than anywhere else. Why? Because we trust our screens more than our neighbors. Just this week, the SEC issued an emergency stay on all AI-driven financial advisors. The system is panicking. The Buffett scam was a tipping point, when the most trusted voice in finance was cloned to steal billions. This isn't just about money anymore. It's about the erosion of reality itself. Who can you trust? Most victims don't even realize they've been robbed until days later. The AI makes the transaction look perfectly legal. Even your family isn't safe. Kidnapping scams have evolved. They don't just call you, they FaceTime you using your child's face. The US legal system is paralyzed. How do you prosecute a crime committed by a piece of code? We are moving too fast. Innovation has become the enemy of safety. In the big banks, they're losing the war. But there is a way to fight back, a way to reclaim your identity in a world of ghosts. To understand the solution, we first have to understand the dark logic behind the scam. To fight a ghost, you have to understand its logic. These AI models aren't malicious. They are just very good at solving puzzles. The puzzle is human emotion, specifically trust. AI has learned to map the acoustic patterns of warmth, authority, and urgency. It uses hyper-personalization. By scraping your public data, the AI knows exactly which psychological lever to pull. If it clones your CEO, the tone is authoritative. If it clones your daughter, the tone is panicked. It's optimal manipulation executed at scale. This is why big tech is losing the war to big banks. The technology to create the fake is cheaper than the technology to detect it. Your bank's security is reactive, but AI is proactive. In April 2026, the traditional notion of authentication is obsolete. Consider the man-in-the-middle AI scam. The attacker isn't human. It's a localized AI listening to a legitimate business call. It waits. It analyzes the context. And at the perfect moment, it injects a simulated voice, your voice, to authorize a transfer. The speed is terrifying. The entire transaction takes less time than it does for you to realize your phone has a slight latency issue. And who is behind this? It's not teenagers in basements anymore. These are sophisticated criminal cartels using scam-as-a-service platforms. You can now rent a botnet of deepfake AIs for $500 a week. This accessibility is what caused the recent $12 billion market volatility. This is leading to a major financial decoupling. Institutional money is fleeing public unverified networks. Gold, real estate, verified private ledgers in 2026. If you can't touch it, you can't trust it. It's the ultimate financial irony. But for the rest of us, this flight to safety is impossible. Your 401k, your savings, they all live in the AI vulnerable digital realm. We are now facing traceability loss. When an AI clone authorized a transfer, who is liable? You, the bank, or the software company? Tech companies claim safe harbor. They just make the tool. Banks claim customer negligence, you authorized the call. The victim is trapped. This ambiguity is the environment in which dead identity thrives. It's a crisis of ownership. We are witnessing the forced merging of two worlds, cybersecurity and behavioral psychology. If you want to survive, you must master both. It demands a zero-trust mindset, not just for software, but for every human interaction mediated by a screen. The algorithm understands your psychology. It's time you understood its vulnerability. The counterattack starts now. In response to the $12 billion breach, a new coalition has formed, the Identity Rights Act of 2026. For the first time, your digital likeness, your voice, and your face is legally protected under U.S. federal law as private property. But a law is just paper. The real defense is technical. Enter the personal ledger. Banks are now rolling out hardened ID. Every time you speak on a financial call, a silent digital watermark is verified in real time. If the watermark isn't there, the call is killed instantly. No human intervention, no room for psychological error. This is the zero-trust architecture. It assumes every voice is a lie until the cryptographic key proves otherwise. We are seeing this in travel too. At JFK and LAX, FacePass technology is being replaced by physical multi-factor tokens. Why? Because AI can fake a face, but it still struggles to fake the liveness, the micro vibrations of real human skin. The Buffett rule is also being adopted by families. A simple, low-tech solution to a high-tech nightmare, the safe word. It's a word or phrase that never exists in your emails, your social media, or your voice notes. It is purely analog. If mom calls and can't provide the safe word, the call is flagged. It sounds simple, but it's the only 100% effective shield we have left. But what about the banks? In late 2025, the Big Five U.S. banks began a massive migration to isolated AI networks. They are building firewalls of sanity, AI that only communicates with other verified AI, cutting humans out of the loop for high-value transfers. It's a strange paradox. To save our digital future, we are retreating into the physical past. Paper records are becoming premium again. This is the great decoupling. Those who can afford to be off-grid will be the only ones truly safe from identity theft. But for the rest of us, the war is just beginning. We are the beta testers for a world without truth. By the end of 2026, experts predict that 90% of all internet content will be synthetically generated. Your digital footprint is no longer a trail of your life. It is a blueprint for your replacement. The dead identity crisis isn't just about money. It's about the soul of human connection in the age of the algorithm. We have reached the point of no return. The question is no longer, can I trust you? But are you even there? While banks build firewalls, a new threat is growing from within. It's called shadow AI. Employees are using unauthorized AI tools to handle sensitive financial data, trading security for speed. Every time you feed a company's secret into a public AI to clean up a spreadsheet, you are handing a map to the ghosts. The AI doesn't just forget, it learns, and that data can be reverse engineered to clone your corporate identity. We are reaching a point where the CEO on the quarterly earnings call might be a shadow AI authorized by the board to save time. In 2026, the ripple effect of a single AI error can wipe out a mid-sized bank in 45 seconds. This isn't just about theft. It's about the total loss of accountability. When everyone is a clone, no one is responsible. So how do we escape the dead identity crisis? The answer isn't more technology. It's more humanity. We have to value the unclonable, the physical, the immediate, the things an algorithm can't see. The future of finance isn't a better app. It's a return to the handshake, to the verified physical presence. Protect your voice, protect your face, but most importantly, protect your skepticism. The dead identity is only a crisis if we choose to believe the screen over the person. We are the last generation to remember what real felt like. Let's not lose that memory to a 20-second audio clip. Because the most dangerous ghost in the machine is the one that looks exactly like you. Stay real, stay safe, and never answer the phone unless you know who is really on the other side. Goodbye.